Bradford is a young, vibrant and diverse city. The population of under 18s in Bradford is 26.3%, which is the fourth highest percentage in England. In 2021, there are an estimated 140,925 people under the age of 18 living in Bradford, which means that there were 26.3 children and young people for every 100 people in the city.
The SAFE Taskforce is comprised of 17 secondary schools, all working together to support young people who are at risk of violence and serious crime across our city. The aim of the SAFE project is to identify and commission interventions that remove the barriers that a young person may face when accessing education, and to provide support and guidance in navigating the problems they may face. It has been amazing to see the determination that each of the 17 schools have in being an advocate for their students, and the unwavering belief that they can and will make a difference in a young person's life.
I'm the YES worker, which stands for Youth Engagement Support, working in a number of secondary schools in Bradford. We deliver a number of sessions. One is Behind the Blade, which is around weapon awareness and consequences of knife crime, how antisocial behaviour impacts on the local community. A little conversation with somebody they can trust, so it's not a teacher, it's not a member of school staff, but it's somebody who they feel comfortable with, can support and help them go on and achieve in life.
Being part of Bradford SAFE Taskforce provides an opportunity for our young people to perhaps see things in a slightly different way, to perhaps steer them, to guide them and provide opportunities that they may not have had originally. Something I think is really important is that we believe in those young people and that they believe in themselves. And together we can help to create a better future for those young people.
We are currently working with Bradford SAFE Taskforce. This work is really important. We want to build their attendance to improve it, we want to reduce their behaviour issues, and we want to try and prevent them from becoming involved in serious crime. All it takes is one wrong decision, and that wrong decision can impact them for the rest of their life.
Right, I will explain it all. However, you have done something similar. So see over there that there's two sets of equipment.
We've been working with the SAFE Taskforce since September 2022 and have seen a really positive impact of the work run by the external services who have become part of the school community. The children identified for support have shown improved attendance, decrease in low-level disruption and present as calmer and happier. The children have learned a new set of skills and strategies to keep themselves and others safe.
The high proportion of under 18s in Bradford has implications for the city's economy and services. The city needs to invest in schools, healthcare and other services to meet the needs of its young population.
It is our role as educators to ensure that our young people grow and mature and become successful citizens. Sadly, a young person's mistakes can lead them into becoming involved in serious violence. The task force is trying to prevent that from happening by providing mentoring, guidance and support at such a key point in a life.
The cost of youth custody is a significant financial burden on the taxpayer. In 2021 to 22, the total cost of youth custody in England and Wales was £1.2 billion. This is an increase of 11% from the previous year.
The interventions identified by schools are designed to steer young people on a different pathway. The cost of a young person going from mainstream school to alternative provision to secure accommodation and then ultimately to prison is an enormous burden to society, both financially, culturally and morally, and we should all be doing whatever we can to change that pathway. We've worked really hard with schools and partner organisations throughout Bradford, and this is having a real impact. The interventions are designed with young people at the centre to give them alternative choices and show them that there is a different way.
When I was younger, a lot of stuff were going on and I got introduced to the big high school world, and I was really scared, and I felt really alone and like the black sheep. So I turned to like bad behaviours, and that really didn't help me in the long run. But at the short time, I got popular from it. Bad popular though, because everyone knew me as the bad kid and everyone thought I was funny, which was really destroying to my career in the long run, because I got kicked out of many schools because of it. They talked to me and they were really patient with me, and they asked like stuff that were going on at home, because I was in care, so they knew like a lot of like bad stuff were going on. They'd give me time, patience to actually correspond with me and work with me and help me. I got happier and progressed a lot more. I was a lot scared to like be myself, and like speaking to the teachers, they knew that I could do it. So I've been to roughly about 10 different schools, and I am now a mechanic, apprentice mechanic, and I've started college, and my life's just become a lot more better and happier to live in. You know, like, if you ever feel like you're going down the wrong path, they can always make it right.
Year 10, 2019, I got kicked out of school for possession of cannabis. I then joined Bradford AP Academy, and from the very beginning, I got a sense of belief that there was people here that wanted to support me. Prior to coming to there, it was pure negative, very negative. There was times during my journey in Peru that I did let them down. Like I did, I think a year in Peru, and they got me to another school, and I failed that management in school, unfortunately. And they understood and they trusted me, and they brought me back to my feet, and they said, look, you know what? You made a mistake. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep believing, and don't stop. Being a part of Bradford Task Force has been a real eye-opener for me. I've seen the hard work that goes into the task force for each individual student, to how to get them into school if they're not attending, how to make sure that they have an easy transition into a new school or into this school if they haven't joined yet, or even the educational healthcare plan that goes into it. There's a lot of factors and a lot of people that work really hard. I would say that I was a street kid. Now I'm part of it. I work in a school. I am a teacher, I could say. From a street kid to a teacher, the sky is the limit.
The end of the initial phase of the SAFE Taskforce project in Bradford is the 31st of March 2025. This represents a risk for children engaged in interventions at that stage in terms of withdrawal of support. This is a huge cliff edge. By taking steps to address the root causes of crime and violence, we can help to create a safer future for all children.